Vlibrovs, would you have taken that? He wasn't going to take
Wasn't
it
gonna
without
take it.
calculation.
You know what? I don't trust you. I'm gonna say you're gonna have to. I mean, I would have jumped at the ability to take the queen just like that.
Ah, dang! So the way to end that ended. Oh my! Oh my! Ah, that is crazy. Absolutely crazy. It's exciting stuff.
Okay, so queen e3. What I think was one of the ways to stop mates.
Queen to e3. Wait, for what? For black?
That was in the second game. That was in the second game.
Oh, the second game.
Vlibrovs this time.
Okay, let's look at
But I
this.
think HD was possible as well. Oh no, HD was not possible. My bad. Yeah, I think there was no way to stop me apart from queen sack.
Okay, let us look at the Vlibrovs archives. Second game.
Queen takes on b6. Yeah, okay, that's also possible, but like, yeah.
I mean, the second game. Okay, it's not going to review it. Okay, I think I don't
Yeah,
know.
but white has lost.
Okay, in the second game.
I think what killed white was one move, f3, with the king already in a bad position.
But why does it kill him? Why is it like, okay, I see in the end how it then proceeded to absolutely damage him. But from the get-go, I couldn't tell what had just happened.
I think white plays in e2 now, and then yeah, second then he has to go to f3. Because if king d1, then he loses the bishop. King f3 is the only good move. I mean, even then, white was just bad with that king position there, like still manageable.
Yeah.
But I think after this, yeah, queen comes back, check, he goes back to e2. And then that move, he killed him.
Yeah, f3. f3 hurts.
It hurts his advantage so much, and I'm not too sure why.
And then it turns to this. I'm trying to deactivate the review, but you know, it's fighting me. Let me reload. Okay. We get to here. And this is where it starts to go down. Okay.
He found the best move, but losing.
Yeah, very much so.
Was there? Oh no, I don't think there was a rucksack here.
The rucksack is here. It's here.
It's here. Hold up, I need to play this. The rook! Actually, it's not a rucksack because it's pinned.
Yeah. Then king to g1. And then he takes
and that's
on
the rucksack. The rook!
Bishop takes. Queen goes to check.
The rook!
But and then that, like.
Did he miss mates? It was mate in 15. Oh, of course he missed.
It's mate in 15.
That's totally his
So
fault, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, how could MasterJayWinner miss mate in 15?
Then it goes to mate in 19 though.
Easy to find, of course.
And then it goes to now. This is where mates are no longer available. But mate in 19 is a long way. Probably why it was on 40 for, you know. Hey, he might have not found that. You know.
He definitely did not find that.
Yeah. That's so it was on 40, then it goes to 5.4. Then here he had the chance to make something of this.
Yeah, instead of going for check again, I would have just taken the bishop and that would have been good for black. Would
Yeah,
have been safe.
yeah, probably. He could have gotten the job done quite earlier here. And I feel like he was moving too fast
fact,
for my liking.
In fact, there's a better way. You can take the rook first. In fact, the rook. Now
Yeah.
you can take the rook. And now rook takes on a1.
Rook takes on a1.
And then queen back to e5 and then take the bishop and you just completely winning it.
Queen comes back to e5. Wait a minute.
But instead black plays, I think, rook to
Wait, let's
rook to
look.
e4 or something, yeah.
Where is Explorer when you need it?
You just try to take the king.
Yeah. Let me see this. Explorer is not working for some reason.
Yeah, how could MasterJayWinner miss mate in 15? It was so obvious.
And then MasterJayWinner lets Vlibrovs back into this match.
Didn't we? I think he should have just taken the bishop and been happy with the piece up.
Yeah. And when Vlibrovs is back into the match, like you're like, okay, now Vlibrovs, he can get it done now. But no, that's not what happens. That is not what happens.
I think that was a blunder, yes.
Exactly.
No, that's a blunder.
And then the queen just slides in there.
That's a nice move.
And the question is like, why is it that white can survive this? Because white can survive with, but I thought it was a queen sacrifice. It's not it. What is it? What does it take?
White can only survive with a queen sac actually. Queen takes on b6 or queen to e3.
Queen to e3.
Queen takes b6.
Queen to
queen
e.
takes on b6.
Queen takes on b6. Wait a minute. Wait, can you repeat that?
Queen takes on b6, yes. Queen takes on b6. 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 Yes.
Oh,
I would submit.
now that stops mate. But he's still dead. Alright. And then he resigned.
So Vlibrovs played queen e3, hoping that MasterJayWinner pre-moved mate.
Ah, I see now.
Oh well. It was a nice game.
Yeah, very good one. The first one was...
I'm wondering what was going on in the first game. The rook endgame was definitely unwinnable with best play.
The first one...
The first game was a draw, I believe.
It was the draw. It was... I could not believe... I thought MasterJayWinner gave away... It was definitely a draw. I don't know. It was unnecessary pressure for MasterJayWinner to put upon himself there. That one.
Well, it was a draw and then MasterJayWinner fumbled. Oh, he fumbled twice today.
Yeah, he fumbled twice today.
Gave up an entire game, and he just gave up a draw and it made.
This game had 71 moves in it. This game was like the proper game. I'm telling you, this was the proper game. It was close the whole way.
It was the only game they actually played, and they played it to a rook game.
Yeah. Karo Khan defense, exchange variation, Old Benoni. They played Old Benoni twice.
They played this exact line. They played this exact line in the second game as well.
No, in game 3.
The third
game 2 was Queen's Gambit. And then here. Okay, did they trade bishops? Yeah, they did. I remember saying this. They played this exact same. They played something so similar to this with the bishop exchange, didn't they? in the other
Yeah,
game.
they did.
In the third game. I feel like I remember seeing that. Or is it just me getting memories from game 1 I think exists in game 3? But anyway.
Pretty sure it's a little different, but yeah, somewhat.
Yeah, very similar. Check. Now this was forcing. I mean, when we were seeing Vlibrovs with that little bit of an advantage, that negative 0.4 for black, and then you see him pulling out things like this, you're like, that must be the right move,
Yeah, for the better half of the game, Vlibrovs had like a slight advantage, 0.4, 0.5, 0.7, somewhat. But then you just traded, and then it became a rook.
And then here it's a rook versus knight endgame. And then slowly these guys would become everything the match was about. Just slowly. This is when they come in.
I mean, I really think that White's disadvantage is just the doubled up pawns on the f4, but otherwise it's kind of equal.
Yeah, Vlibrovs did clear those doubled pawns for White in the end.
I also felt Vlibrovs was playing a little passive, which cost him some advantage in the long run.
Yeah. He was. I mean, at the beginning, the way he was playing passive, I was fine with it because it was MasterJayWinner making the inaccuracies. The little things that were slowly increasing Vlibrovs' advantage. But then Vlibrovs, playing passive, you can only do that for so long. And when he was forced to now make actual moves, which make progress on the board, offensively, that's when his advantage would start getting lost a bit. So that's how I saw the dynamic there.
Yeah, but he always had an advantage until he did not. I think he blundered something with the pawns later on after the knight trade.
MasterJayWinner came close. You're gonna see that he messes up somewhere here. But before we get to that, we will look at the pawns here.
I believe there's a knight trade soon. Oh no, there's knight to h. There's knight to h4 here.
Knight to h4.
Knight to h4 is played. The knight to e.
Yes. Now in this situation, Vlibrovs, he should have had it.
Yeah, the pawn on f3 was quite weak.
f3 was there for the taking. He takes it, no doubt. And now the rooks are lining up against you. What do you do when the rooks? What is he supposed to do here? Bring this back?
I think he does bring it back actually.
Yes, he does. And then the rook defends the pawn.
Just shuffling the rooks around.
Yeah, he's supposed to keep this pawn alive. We have f3. Rook is out of the way. Wants to avoid that trade.
And then he trades the knight. I don't think that was a good idea.
Yeah. Because this undoubles those pawns. And now we enter a new phase of the game.
It connects the pawns on G and H.
Yeah, exactly. That was so basically, but then the disadvantage with that is that you have this army now. This army of 5 against these 2.
Yeah, and then Vlibrovs proceeded to make a mistake in the center.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a nice tactic here played by MasterJayWinner, which ended up winning, I think, I believe it's the F pawn.
That was a mistake. This was a usual. But he takes back. But then he plays that. And now the king can just move in.
What does White play? Yeah, White plays. Yeah, White makes a mistake Black makes a mistake somewhere, yeah. Yeah, that was it. That was a nice tactic where the rook was...
And at this point, I felt like MasterJayWinner has got to see this through. He has 17 minutes and 25 seconds. I thought he was supposed to have it here.
Yeah,
I thought there was no doubt. I thought there was no doubt about it, but it just wasn't meant to be. I mean, he still had it. But you know what cost him? He delays this. He absolutely delays this one. Look, why do you go for such? When you're here and your opponent plays that, you commit to this.
H4 is one of the top moves.
H4.
To E1 is also one of the top moves. Interesting. I don't think anyone would find that too. Okay. Sorry.
But he plays that.
Yeah, that was one of the top moves actually.
But here he still had a chance. But it's slowly going away. And then that happens. And when that happens, I think I would have taken with my pawn there.
I mean, it eventually equalizes. Let's go towards, let's go a little further.
That is a mistake. It would have been better to maybe, I don't know. Because you want to keep this, I think. And going for this, then loses that rook, the other rook. And now, this is where, when the job is simple, MasterJayWinner, I mean, maybe he made things a little bit tough for himself by getting into the situation in the first place, but I wonder what exactly was he trying there?
Yeah, but it was a draw. It was supposed to be a draw. I mean, in the corner on the H file, it's a draw.
Vlibrovs says that it was really difficult. It was really hard to play the rook end game without open files, and I couldn't have traded the king side pawns because white's king side weaknesses were my only advantage. Alright. I mean, bro spoken. We know less than him. Oh man.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid game. A little bit of mistakes from both sides, but. And white blundered mate. It was supposed to be a solid draw, nothing. I think Vlibrovs knew that it was a draw. He probably should have.
MasterJayWinner should have offered the draw. I think Vlibrovs would have still tried his luck though and said, "Hey, okay, I'm still gonna try to force him to play this, you know, and hope it works out."
Yeah, that's the game. I mean, he blunders somewhere after this. A little later, but yeah.
When is the game exactly lost? He had to play rook to e4 because then he can cap this. But he didn't play that. He did not play that.
Was it a hard move to find, really?
He could have played this. Because if he plays that, it's a draw, no matter what.
Yeah, I mean, if the rooks get traded, then it's a draw for sure.
Yeah, but then basically what the computer wants to do is to block rook f1.
But there was opposition. No, I think the white king is just, it's close enough.
I think it's a case of basically, I want to trade, give me the trade. That's how it is.
Yeah, I mean, white's
and then the king tries to get to this.
So yeah, the h pawn is unstoppable. So yeah, it's stoppable.
Yeah. Then g5 happens, and when king g5 happens, oh, it's done. And then MasterJayWinner, you wonder, you can't stop that. Okay, maybe he had the chance, you know. There are some options here, but
so blundering twice today, MasterJayWinner loses.
It cost him. And he resigned. And that was the first game. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, well,
Vlibrovs says, yes, I knew that was a draw. Vlibrovs says, yes, I knew that was a draw, but I was in no danger of losing, so why not play on and make the opponent prove a draw? And that's exactly how we're supposed to play. Well said. Absolutely well said. And I think that is our post-match review. You can find it on YouTube. Anyway, we're done here.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you guys for watching us talk about your game in the chat. You know, after it had happened. You know, you know, So anyway.